was so inspirational. So I just want to sing it. I was born to walk through the fire. My mama raised me to be. And if you knew my grandmother, you'd understand what I mean. I was born for this mission. I do not need your permission to be who I was born to be. That's me, born to walk through the fire. My mama raised me to be. And if you knew my grandmother, you'd understand why I'm free. I was born for this mission. I do not need your permission to be who I was born to be.
So, who benefits when people are misinformed, you misinterpret or rewrite, and you mislead people? We already know who gets affected, and that's the citizens, the masses. But who profits by that? Who actually wins in that situation? Because one of the greatest tools of influence over human beings has been man-made religion. Cloaked in promises, rituals, and rules, it has persuaded entire nations to surrender their freedom of thought and their birthright of direct connection with the Creator. It has built empires, collected fortunes, and written laws that keep the masses obedient while enriching the few. Religion as an institution has told us that to reach God, we must go through them. Who is them? It was told to us that there's an all-powerful figure somewhere far away, watching every move we make, keeping a list of our mistakes, ready to punish us with eternal torment if we disobey its commandments. And yet, in exchange for our obedience and our money, it promises salvation. But there is this truth. What is divine does not need money. What is eternal does not demand blind allegiance. The Creator already placed within each of us everything we need to know, live, and to grow. We were not born separated from the source. We were born as extensions of it. Spirituality, unlike man-made religion, is not a system of control. It is an ancient, living current that flows through every culture, every people. Remember, in every heart. It does not build walls between you and the Creator. It tears them down. It does not demand you kneel to intermediaries. It invites you to stand upright, to breathe deeply, and to recognize the sacred within yourself, within nature, and within the universe itself. When we step away from the dogma of institutions and return to true spirituality, we find that the man in the sky is only a metaphor, a symbol of how far we have been led away from our own inner knowing. The Creator has given us sunlight, earth, water, breath, and conscience. We have been gifted intuition, compassion, imagination. We do not need anyone to sell us access to the divine. Man-made religion has always been about hierarchy. Who speaks for God? Who controls the sacred text? Who gathers the wealth? And who holds the power? Spirituality, on the other hand, has always been about freedom. The freedom to commune with the Creator directly, to listen for guidance in silence, to feel the pulse of life in the trees, the oceans, the stars, and to know that we are part of something vast and intelligent. This is not an argument against belief in the Creator. In fact, it is an argument for it. Direct, unmediated personal belief. It is a call to remember what is holy. It is not owned by institutions. It is not contained in one building, one book, one ritual. It is already here. It has always been here. It is inside you, waiting for you to turn inward and listen. The time has come to reclaim our birthright, to step beyond the fear of punishment and the illusion of separation, to recognize that the divine spark is already present. The Creator does not need no go-betweens. The Creator does not need ties. The Creator does not need public relations campaign. We have all been given all we need, the capacity to love, to think, to heal, to create. True spirituality is not about control. It's about liberation. It's about waking up from the stories that keep us small, remembering what we have always been connected to, the Creator, to nature, to the universe, and to each other. Now, this utility of the lie for those in control. You see, religious institutions in many cases benefit greatly from maintaining their roles as shepherds. Now, I may be telling you this again, but repetition is how you learn. They often accumulate wealth, land, buildings, donations, offerings, tithes. They gain political influence. Religious leaders become voices in the public policy. Morality debates, their endorsement or disapproval can shape elections. They become gatekeepers to spiritual legitimacy. If you want to be seen as good, saved, or righteous, you associate with them. They perpetuate dependency. The less people trust their inner knowing, the more they lean on sermons, doctrines, pastors, and clergy, and liars. The true point, awakening to true spirituality. But there's always a turning point. Some people begin to sense that something's off. They see church leaders doing the same things they criticize. They see broken promises. They feel spiritually hungry in the ways that institutions don't satisfy. They want authenticity. They begin to question, can I connect directly with the Creator, with nature, and the universe without intermediaries? Of course you can. It's always been inside you, but you're looking outside for help. The turning point is uncomfortable but powerful. It involves the letting go of fear of punishment, fear of being ostracized, trusting your own inner voice, observing the sacred in nature, sunrise, wind, relationships, silence, cultivating love, compassion, forgiveness as values that come from within. So I say to you, don't settle for being under a shepherd just because everyone else is. Don't believe your word depends on someone else. You can tell you are saved. The Creator, the universe, nature, they already placed everything inside of you. Your conscience, your heart, your love, creativity. We must rekindle that direct relationship. Speak to the trees, walk by the river, sit under the stars, listen to silence, practice kindness, seek the truth, question doctrine, still retain compassion for those who have not awakened, but do not give away your power. Always question. Conclusion. How we conclude this? The sea of churches is a testimony to our fear, our longing, our comfort in following others rather than leading ourselves. Many know in secret that they'll be given less than what they deserve, but they still go there. Less than the connection they deserve, less than the freedom that they deserve. But true spirituality has always been inside of us, waiting. It is not manufactured. It is not dependent on tithes, building sermons, or approval of others. It is the whisper in your own heart, the breath in your chest, the pulse of life all around you. May we wake to it. May we reclaim our birthright. May we walk guided not by fear, by someone else's rules, but by love, by nature, our Creator, as we find direct communion with all that is. Look to you